This is Unity, Joy of Life. I'm Nancy Norman, and this is your weekly wisdom. I was brought up in a Unity home, and every single New Year, we were reminded of this wonderful, wonderful poem by Russell Kemp called This is the Year, and I want to share it with you. Wonderful, wonderful, fortunate you. This is the year your dreams come true. This is the year your ships come in. This is the year you find the Christ within. This is the year you're glad to live. This is the year you have much to give. This is the year when you know the truth. It is the year you find new youth. This is a year that brings happiness. This is the year you will live to bless. Wonderful, wonderful, fortunate you. This is the year your dreams come true. What an uplifting reminder. It reminds me of the Bible verse, it is the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. And of course, I always like to say, it is the Father's good pleasure to give me the kingdom, and it is my good pleasure to accept it. Last week, I asked you to look into the last year, 2022. Get a notebook and a pen, write down all the things that you had to be grateful for. To think about how 2022 had blessed you. Well, I'm assuming you've done that. And now the slate is clean. There's, I'm sure, forgiveness that happened on that list. And so that's taken place. All gratitude has been expressed, and it is now a time to list the dreams, the goals, and the desires that you want to express in 2023. So I invite you to write down what you really, really, really desire. Not what somebody else wants you to experience, nor what you think you may be capable of. I'm inviting you to boldly step out of your comfort zone. And you know what that comfort zone is? It is that safe little cozy place that maybe is a little bit limited. So I am inviting you to boldly state what you really, really want to experience in this coming year, 2023. Marianne Williamson once wrote that our deepest fear is not our inadequacy, but that we are powerful beyond measure. Our deepest fear is not our inadequacy, but that we are powerful beyond measure. The early mystic and metaphysician Emma Curtis Hopkins is famous for her words, "There's good for you, and you ought to have it." There's good for you, and you ought to have it. She then went on to say that you needed to name it, to claim it, and to write it down. So what we're going to do today is I'm inviting you to name your good, the desires of your hearts. Remember, it's not our inadequacies we are fearful of, but that we are powerful beyond measure. Let's step into that power. I've always found that goals, dreams, and desires are kind of hard to corral and decide what they are, until I came across something that helped me, and that was categories. So I have listed 12 categories for you that will help you spark your imagination. Remember, there's good for you, and you ought to have it. Name it, claim it, and write it down. So, category number 1, career. Category number 2, financial. Category number 3, spiritual. Category number 4, physical. Category number 5, mental. Category number 6, family. Category number 7, personal relationships. Category number 8, things that I want to do. Category number 9, things I want to have. Category number 10, things I want to be. Number 11, feelings. Number 12, miscellaneous. You can add more categories if you choose, but this just gives you a kind of a guideline. Makes it so much easier to know what your true goals and dreams and desires are. So happy 2023. This is a fun thing to do. You don't have to do it in one day. You don't even have to do it in the month of January or February. Probably a pretty good idea to finish it sometime before April. But take your time and remember, your goals they're flexible. You write them down, but 6 months from now, you may decide, that really, I don't think that is on my goal list anymore. You can cross it right off. Or the other thing that you may find, I find in my notebook that I don't work with it every day. I write my goals, dreams, and desires down, and then maybe 3 or 4 months from now, I'll look at it. And there's some things that will already have come to pass. It's amazing. So remember, there's good for you, and you ought to have it. And it is the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. It is the Father's good pleasure to supply you with everything that you need or that you desire. God bless you, and happy writing.